Hello guys, in this video I'm going to give you a complete overview of how you can set up your an high level account in connection with n8n. And in this video I'm going to talk about two different methods, one via n8n integrated n8n native node and the other one via API request. So definitely watch till the end because you're going to learn a lot. So without wasting much time, let's start. So as you can see on my screen, in my n8n dashboard, I have included both the nodes which I'm going to work on today and guide you with. So this node you can easily find it via searching for high level, and this is the node. And there are different actions that you can test it out. So for the sake of this video, we are going to just use a get a contact node, and for the trigger, I'm going to just use a basic trigger, which is manual trigger, since I already have this one. So I'll use this. And now, if we go inside this thing, you can see that I have to add credentials of my high level account via auth OAuth API to API. So for this, just click on create new credentials and open this doc from n8n by clicking on this window. I've already opened that on my another window. So it says already that you need to create a high level developer account in order to get the API access of it. And this is basically needed in order to set it up via this node. Let's quickly create a high-level developer account by clicking on this link. And since I already have opened this on my other tab, Marketplace, and I'll show you how it looks like from the backend area. Now, this is the area where you have to create an app from high level. This app is basically an internal micro tool app just to connect the high level dashboard with the n8n. So don't worry about anything complex. We don't have to do anything complex here. You can simply give it a name, like I can give it a name as test, then set it to private, sub account, recommended, and who can install the app, everyone. Listing type should be white label. So just follow the recommendations. And over here, you don't need to give anything because it's going to be used for yourself only. Just go to the authorization setting over here, select the scopes which you want to use via n8n. Now in the docs they have already given you some scopes to test, but you can definitely try out some more scopes also. Let's follow the doc what they say and copy paste all these things one by one over here. So I quickly do that and then get back to you. So now once this is done, we have to set a redirect URL over here, and we are going to get that redirect URL from this window, from our n8n window. So for my case, this is this one. For your case, it will be different. So definitely click on add the button in order to add it over here. Now click on this add button and give it a name like n8n. Click on add button here. You will get two keys, two variables, client ID and client secret. So just go to the window and add it over there, client ID and client secret. Now, as complicated as it seems, it is not that complicated. It's very easy. So you won't be having any issues with that. Now, for the scopes over here, you have to copy the exact scope that you have entered over here. Location, read only, all these things. I'll try to copy these from here, similar way, but probably that would not work. So what you have to do is you can just copy paste them over here. Now for the scopes, you need to copy these scopes exactly as they are and paste them over here one by one. Make sure that the scopes that you enter in your app setup are the same scopes that you are putting up over here. And if you make any mistake, then definitely that won't work. So you need to copy them one by one like this and put up the space in between them and then paste exactly as they are. So I'm just doing the same thing. And once they are done, just click on connect my account. So it will ask me to log into my CRM. So I'll click on login, and you can connect as many account as you want. But basically for each account, you have to create a new authorization. That is something you need to take care of. My account is already logged in. Let's just see. So we can see that this is kind of thing I'm getting. The test is my app, and it's asking me to click on select my account over here. I click on that my account. There are some issues. Create URL is not the same. I'll check that again. Let's see. Yeah, probably the issue is basically this app needs to be saved. So earlier it was not saved. That's why it was causing issue. We can try it out again. We can see the all the permissions requested by the app. And if I click on next, select my account, it will be connected. Now you can do all of these actions which are mentioned in this node. So if I quickly click on this, under the resources, you can do all the creation, editing, updation, or deletion of these things. So contacts, opportunities, task, calendar, all of these uh, basically we can say objects. You can do the CRUD operations like create, delete, get mainly means getting the specific details from your account. Get many will give you all the details like a list of opportunities. Let me just quickly show you. Let's try this one. Get many contacts. Authorization failed. Okay, I'll check that. Okay, so it's not authorized for this scope because when I was setting this up, I will just check that location, read only contact. Okay, so yeah, the problem is right now I have copied the same scope and pasted it multiple times, which was not the thing that I want. So I wanted to paste these other nodes from here, and by some mistake I did that. So that's why we have to take care of these things. Let me just copy paste it from here and get back. So now I have deleted my scopes. I'll click on connect my account again, and let's see what happens. Hopefully this time it will work. Now quickly click on execute a step, and you can see that I have received almost like 50 list of contact, and so that's how it works. Basically you can do anything in this list, opportunities or tasks. If I click on opportunities, let's say two opportunity, last two opportunity, I can get them. Like I like probably this will have only one opportunity, that's why it has given one opportunity only, but it works. Now let's talk about how we can connect it via API request. So for that, you need to go to the same website, which is marketplace.gohighlevel.com/docs, and inside that you need to go to the Highlevel API 2.0. So I'll quickly navigate through that and show you where you have to reach, which link or which button you have to click in order to get to that level. So this is the particular portion. Inside there, click on developer docs, and from here click on get started with API. Now from here on the left side you can see that you can do all these things. Like for calendars, you have all these options: getting calendar, get free slots, update calendar, calendar groups. You can get the details of calendar groups. Also you can create one, you can delete one. Events, you can get appointments, all these things. So for campaigns, get campaigns. For companies, get company details. For contacts, you can do all these things. Add contacts to campaign, remove contact from campaign. So there are a lot of options, and flexibility with using the API request uh, connection. So we are going to explore that only. But on a simple note, for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you exactly for this getting contact details. So let's click on that, and you can see that the endpoint we need to put over there is get request, and this is services.leadconnectorhp.com/hp. So without going into all these complex details, we can just use the curl command, and we can copy this command on our dashboard. This is my previous note, so I quickly find an HTTP request, put it over here, and click on import curl and paste it over here. So what it will do is it will populate all the request details basically in these fields. Now after this, we have to manually customize this request. So first, the authorization needs not to be basically exposed publicly. So we have to send it to the header node. For that, click on authentication and generic credentials type. and under generic authentication type, click on header auth. Now you can see that I already have GoHighLevel header auth, but I will create another one. The name should be authorization. For the value, you need to go to your high-level account and under settings, go to the private integrations. You can create one. So I quickly delete these test ones and test n8n. I quickly name one, and now you have to set up the scopes again the same way like we did for our previous node. From here you can select the node. So select the scopes. So I need to view contacts basically. I can view conversations. I can view campaigns. I want to edit contact to let's say view conversation messages too. So these five scopes I want. So I'll quickly click on create button and I've got the key. Now I'll go back to the n8n node and over here I'll remove this default value and select the expression type. Now I'll type it over here, bearer, and then paste that key. Ensure that you definitely type bearer before putting the key, because if you don't type, then the formatting won't work like this way. We want it to be pulled up like this way only. Like authorization should be the key and bearer token should be the value of it. So we want to pass this details in the header exactly in this way. That's why we want it to be put it up over here also at the same way, like bearer then this value, and I'll name this detail to save it over here. Now once that is done, I'll I'll have to put a contact ID over here, because you can see that I need a contact ID on top as a path parameter. So I'll need an contact ID before pulling up the details. And if I want to get the contacts, then I don't need that. So I'll use this one only, get contacts. That will probably simplify the stuff for me, for you also. For that doesn't make sense. We don't know the IDs, and we don't want to do all the complex things. We can first pull up the contacts and we can filter out based on the names or anything like that. So over here we need the location ID and the version. The version ID is required, so this is the value. So this should also go to the version like in the header. So I'll copy this one, and we don't have that, so we'll quickly create a header for version and paste it over here exactly as like this. And basically we need a parameter which is query, and the query as location ID. So for location ID, so you can get that from your accounts under the business profile settings. This is the location ID. I'll blur this up probably. Over here, you have to send it under the query parameter. So the value should be the ID. This key should be location ID. So this way. Make sure that you don't put any spaces. You don't copy any spaces before or after this values. I think that's all we need. We can send a request. And okay, how many contacts have we received? It worked actually, and we got a name, but I just want to check how many contacts have we received. So limit per page, default value is 20, so I guess we have received 20 records. 20, contact 2, contact 3, okay, yeah. So we have received 20 records over here. Now, if you want to split it up, because we are getting all these records under the same value. So we want to split it up, and how are we going to split that up? By splitting the contacts key using the split out node, and basically the fields we want to split is just copy and drag that field contacts and click on execute. You will get 20 items. Now from those 20 items, you can do any action that you want. Let's say I want to filter out those who have emails. So all my contacts have emails, so that's totally fine. But this is the way you can get the details via API. So that's it for this video. And if you like this video, then definitely hit the like button and follow this channel, because I normally record a lot of automation related videos on my channel, and I want to help out as many businesses as possible in GoHighLevel and reach out with the help of you. So definitely make sure to follow this channel and share it with your friend circle, and with the businesses that you want that are looking for the automations. So have a great day.